I did.
Hey, what's up?
Look at her other eye when she's taping. It's like way over here.
No matter what.
What? What's wrong?
Then after that, we can be in Denver.
This way.
Start that interview. I'd probably not take that cap off that spray can.
Go Tigers.
It took me a while. I thought there was going to be a camera there, so I turned my head. Filling her up.
We don't need to. That's
Cammy!
Had a stinger on the fly again and showed up. That was so funny.
Please. Here.
Take you to.
I can't see it. Maybe we should test your 2's IQ level. What's that supposed to mean? I'm gonna fall backwards.
Get it.
This is a.
Joan.
You're like cross-eyed when you look
I know. Oh, what is Kylie?
What do you mean I'm cross-eyed?
This eye is like way over here. That's 10. It is not.
There you go.
I can't look in
Yeah.
here. Then this is unfocused.
Can't you close that eye?
There. That looks better.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm feeling it. I can't shuffle it. Yeah.
Harley.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Don't do it while I'm talking though, because I was saying something. I don't want it on.
Okay.
No, you put 2 in varsity. You know?
Bobber?
He might not have to tonight.
You might not.
Well, it's got Cammy back.
Oh yeah.
Mom, you better get out of the way because I'm taping you.
Knock it off.
I'm taping Dad, but you're in the way.
Wow. She could.
Whoa. Daddy! Don't tape over this, okay?
played because Watford hasn't played him yet. You know, you're there, but it doesn't happen. Oh, let that be called. Rebounders. Got in. Go, 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 go. Good pass. Oh, Katie.
Get the ball, Katie.
Top 10. Take some off, please. Top 10. Yeah. job, Kim. We just forget about that all the time. There you go. I like those things. Kelly, you picked it up. Go, go, go! Girls are making their baskets tonight on their assist. I didn't.
It's done right until the nurses got there.
And also, wait up. Trying for the steal and then the steal. Nice shot now. And three. She wanted to pass. Tim.
Hey, Joey, you gotta go into the bucket. Tim was looking for Callie, but she didn't go. Go to the bucket. Tim's got a lot of points. Tim's gonna hold him. Dribble. Took a little bit of time to develop that time. There you are. Go for the rebounds. How many times did you have 59? Yeah, 10 out. Up her out.
portion on or anything.
Bank, OK Implement, Myers Department Store, Dakota West Credit Union, Hagen Equipment, Century Office Supplies, Larson Service Drug, B&H Body Shop, First International Bank and Trust, West Plains Insurance, McKenzie County Memorial Hospital, Lumberland One Stop, UND Williston, Pepsi, and Delaware Construction. Now let's go courtside with Ralph Lockwood.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Watford City Wolves girls basketball action. The Wolves unbeaten at 4-0, 1-0 in district play in games, 2-0 in the point standing. Taking on tonight the Trenton Tigers. Trenton 4-1 overall, 2-1 in district games, 2-2 in the point standings. Trenton's only loss coming on Saturday night against Burke Central, 52-41. Head coach Tom Sellesley of the Watford City Wolves, Bob Turcap, head coach of the Trenton Tigers. We'll go down to the bench, talk to the coaches after this 1-minute timeout here in your 101 Sports Center.
You can call 842-3772. Taylor Ag Service. Making plans for your college career can be overwhelming at times. Check out UND Williston, the college where you get a quality education at an affordable cost. UND Williston offers general education and vocational technical programs featuring smaller classes with staff and instructors that care about you at your college career. Besides a low cost for North Dakota students, UND Williston offers special tuition rates for students from Montana and Saskatchewan. To find out more about UND Williston, call 1-888-UND-WIL. UND Williston, where the people make the difference.
Talking to Coach Bob Turcott of the Trenton Tigers. Bob, a good start for a very young ball club. Actually, we talk about it being a young ball club, but this is pretty much the same team you had last year.
Yep, we pretty much returned everybody from last year's team. Last year we played a lot of freshmen, sophomores, and 8th graders. And this year we got all these kids. They're all a year older. And I think from last year's experience we've benefited a lot. I mean, we played some tight ball games this year, and we've kept our composure much better this year. Much better.
Okay, you're talking about to keep your composure. Great ball game the other night against a very tough Burke Central ball club.
Yep. Oh, we played a very good Burke Central team. I mean, ranked 7th in state, you know, a very quality ball club. But we played them in our home gym, and we played them very well. Our shooting just wasn't on Saturday night. But I thought defensively we played them very well. And down the stretch, I mentioned earlier, I talked about our composure a little bit. Well, we just couldn't seem to find the basket. That was our only problem. We just couldn't put the ball in the hole.
Really played some really tough defense. You kind of denied Caleb Blom the basketball in that first half. She didn't even get a shot off.
Yep, we set out to try and keep Blom and Klitsky under control. And for the most part, first half we did a very good job on Caleb Blom. But she's such a good ball player. Second half, she really made it a point to go after the basketball. And she kind of took the game over down the stretch for them. But I was very happy with our defense. We set out to hold her under 20, and we did. We kept her to 18 points, and we held Klitsky down to 4, which is very key because she's been putting in the threes. Nice ball player, very nice ball player.
Let's talk a little bit about your ball club. Who's the girls you got coming back here, and who's leading the way?
Well, we have a pretty strong group of juniors on our team. We have Joni Ryder in the post. She's been doing an excellent job for us all year. Rebounding, offensive, playing good defense on the other team's post. And we have Alicia Olsen. She's been a solid 2-guard, good shooter, being very consistent. Defensively, she usually gets tough assignments for us. And Kylie Hutchins, it's good to have her back from Williston. She went there one year, and that playing Class A basketball really helped her out because she's our general on the floor. She's been playing solid basketball for us all around.
You go inside too, Trishula Ledoux can be a force.
Yep. Patricia can keep out of foul trouble. She's one of the toughest posts in the district. When she sets her mind to it, she comes out playing strong. She can be a very tough job for anybody on the opposing teams to handle when she's ready to play.
Let's talk about the girls. You got to go to the bench. How far can you go?
Oh, we have a pretty deep bench, but we're young. I mean, everybody we start sophomores and juniors, and we go to our bench. All we have on our bench are freshmen. We have 8 freshmen on our bench, and we usually go down to 6 deep. And when they come in, they may be a little raw in experience. A lot of them played last year as 8th graders, but I mean, they play a lot of basketball, and they come in. They're very athletic, and they just give us lots of hustle. Whatever they can give is a plus for us.
Bob, you got a Watford City Wolves, very tough opponent again tonight.
Yep, we got a very tough draw tonight. We're playing down here in Watford City. It's a tough place to play. But I think we're going to benefit a little bit from playing Burke Central and having these games back-to-back like we do. I mean, we still have a little bit of a bad taste in our mouth about that game on Saturday because we had like I say, I thought we had a very good chance to win that game. So the girls hopefully are going to come in tonight, and we're going to look to prove something here. We want to prove that we can play with the number 2 team in the state in their own building. I think we can hang with them. But we're going to have to play a very good ball game.
They like to put a lot of pressure on you up and down the court.
And that's just it. Practice yesterday, we worked very hard on our press breaker and handling their press. That's their game. Last year we met up in district. They pressed us right off the court. We didn't have much of a chance. We just weren't ready to play. The whole key to staying with Watford is you got to handle their press. If you can do that, you got a chance. You got to get it down, and you got to execute offensively. But yeah, the whole key with staying with Watford City, you got to handle the pressure because it's going to come at you.
Bob, after tonight's game, what's next up for you?
Well, next up we got Tioga in Trenton on Thursday. Nice ball team, very good athletes on that team. They like to get it up and down too. Then Saturday we start the Sweet 16 tournament. We travel up to Divide County and we play Kenmare, another good ball team. So this week we have a tough stretch with Burke Central, Watford, and Tioga, and Kenmare. It's probably our toughest stretch of the year.
Bob, everyone healthy right now?
Pretty much. Tricia Ledoux, she was bothered early on in the season, ankle injury. She's slowly coming back. But other than that, we're in pretty good shape. She's been definitely improving a lot. Her conditioning is coming back, and it's good to see her getting back in mid-season form.
Okay, your starting 5 for tonight.
Start at the guards. We have our 2 juniors, Kylie Hutchins and Alicia Olsen. At forwards, we have Lacey Ryder and Tony Ryder. And at center, we got Tricia Ledoux.
It's early in the season.
Oh, yeah, it's very early in the season.
Bob, best of luck tonight. We'll be talking at you later.
Thank you very much.
Head coach Bob Turcotte of the Trenton Tigers back with more in our pregame after this 2-minute timeout. Coach Tom Selsley, the Watford City Wolves. Tom, couple of nice wins for the ball club last week. Got to see a lot of kids get everyone involved in the action again.
Well, I think that's good early in the season, so everybody gets involved in some varsity action. We're playing 8 to 9 kids here. We've been dressing 10 kids primarily on the varsity, and they've all been getting some action, but the top 8 and 9 have been getting to play 3 and 4 quarters all the time, and we haven't been able to really play 32 minutes of basketball yet, and we're hoping to get to play some more of those games coming up because our other kids need to get in better game shape. You know, you can only practice so long, and when you only get to play a quarter of basketball, the intensity level drops quite a bit, and you go out of the things that you worked on for that game plan, and it's a little bit difficult. So we need some tougher games coming up in the future.
Of course, one of the things you have been able to see here in the early going, you are getting some pretty good balance.
Well, I think we're getting real good balance. First couple games, they were not as balanced as I would have liked to see, but as the kids get more comfortable and they're playing different roles on the team, they get used to playing in front of some people, some of the younger kids. You know, we've got a lot of veterans back, but I've also got 4 kids playing have never played in front of people and aren't used to quite as much organization with your defenses and offenses, not a balanced plays, and actually being able to expect to run them and get things done the proper way, and still be able to play basketball and not just be a pattern player. When it's there, you have to take it. And I think I'm seeing some of those kids develop. Even some of our older kids are getting more comfortable and realize that they have a little bit more of a role after we lost Mary last year and Kim Hovitt last year. So I think that's really helped us the first 4 games, and I've seen a lot of improvement in our kids.
You look at a big part of your ball game, I'm sure it's going to be all season long, your defense and your depth. You know, you've been able to put all those kids in and put full court pressure on all the time.
Well, I think definitely when you have a team that is 8 or 9 deep, like I feel we have this year, and plus you have the quickness to go with it, and the speed, I think you have to play a full court basketball game, and teams that maybe aren't going to be 8 or 9, even if you're pretty equal the first 2, maybe 2.5 quarters, you will see a difference in the athletes in the end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter. They'll start to wear down a little bit. And when you've been subbing and getting a break, if you have a good rotation like we have been fortunate to have so far with no injuries, of giving one of your guards a break and one of your posts and then rotate the next one and the next one in, they've all of a sudden coming off the bench with 3-4 minutes of rest, and the other players may not have had a break the whole game. So you're going to see, especially early in the season when it's hot like it has been in the gym. Today's not quite as bad, but defense is going to be a large part of our game. I think that our defense in the first 4 games has been a large part of our offense. We stole the ball. We're able to capitalize in the transition game. So far, so good, and we're looking to improve on it, be able to play closer to 2.5, 3 quarters of basketball in the next few games so we can see how the kids will hold up.
Tonight, the Trenton Tigers, a team you got to see the other night against Burke Central, they hung right in there with them.
Oh, yes, they did. It was a good, tight basketball game with about 4:35 to go. It was a 2-point game, and Caleb Blom kind of took over the basketball game and had the ball for him, scored, played very well in the second half, and was at the free throw line and made all of her free throws, and they played good defense. And I was impressed with both ball clubs. Trenton's greatly improved, I think, from last year. They play very well together. They got some good size. Having Hutchins back has really helped them a lot, ball handling wise. So again tonight, I think we're looking for a stiffer contest than what we probably had. I think we're playing the best team since we played Beach first game of the year tonight.
Okay, you look at some of the things that have worked for you, putting a lot of pressure on. But tonight, one of the problems that Trenton has had is keeping Tricia LeDoux out of foul problems. You're looking at taking in at her?
I think we're definitely going to take it at them. I feel we have 4 post players that can play. You know, we start... Fun to get a look at some different competition.
When will be your first game with South Art down there?
We play Tuesday. We play Tuesday at 7 o'clock our time. So if we win Tuesday, then we'll play again Thursday in a late game, which will be about 8:30 our time, I believe. 8 or 8:30. I'll have to double check that. And then again, if we would happen to lose, then we play early Thursday, which would be 4 o'clock our time.
Tom, best of luck here tonight. The game's coming up. We'll be talking at you down the line.
Well, thank you very much.
Head coach Tom Selsley of the Watford City Wolves back with more after this 2-minute timeout. The Williston should be a good one here tonight. The Trenton Tigers, a young ball club, under head coach Bob Turcott, 4-1 overall against the Watford City Wolves. The Wolves come in a record 4-0 under head coach Tom Selsley. Ron Wright with the ball at center court. We're set to go. The opening tip is controlled by Watford City. Nadine Brew goes over to Lindsay McLeese. McLeese back to the right side. It goes to Molly Anderson. Her shot from 15 falls short. Rebound is pulled down here by Ryder of the Trenton Tigers. Kylie Hutchins with the basketball, brings it to the front court. She's guarded there by Nadine Brew. Pass goes left side down to Alicia Olsen, guarded by McLeese. Back up top, they move it around to the right side, now to Hutchins on the wing. Hutch looks inside, nothing opens up. Now brings it back up top to Ledoux. Ledoux looks down inside, working against that Watford City man-to-man defense. Back to the right side with the ball now is Lacey Ryder. Lacey has it knocked away by Brew, picks it back up. Back up top it goes now to Joni Ryder. Her 17-footer is good. Joni Ryder with the first points of the ball game. Tigers are on top here, 2-0. With the basketball, Molly Anderson tries to go right side to Lindsay McLeese. The pass is wide. Turnover on Watford City. So the Wolves with a turnover. The Tigers will bring it back. Kylie Hutchins will bring it to the front court. Guarded there by Nadine Brew. Hutchins brings it to the left side, moves around a screen. She's open, 18, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Shanna Scheibele. Scheibele hands it off to Molly Anderson down the left side. Molly into the alley, moves to the top, hands it off to Washburn. Washburn back to the right side, it goes to Molly Anderson. Molly to the high post, it goes to Washburn. Washburn moves inside, puts it up, count the basket. She's fouled by Ledoux. Washburn's free throw is up. It's no good. Rebound picked up here by Ledoux of Trenton. Off it goes to Lacey Ryder, who gets it off to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins to the front court, guarded there again by Nadine Brew. Hutch brings it to the right side, moves around the screen. Looks inside, dishes it off Joni Ryder. Good, give and go for 2. Joni Ryder with 4 points. 4-2, Trenton with the advantage. McLeese on the right wing. Gets it inside, Scheibele. Scheibele puts it up off glass, rolls off, won't go. Rebound on the floor, tied up. Possession arrow will go to the Watford City Wolves, I believe. It is Wolves basketball. So Scheibele will trigger it in. Pass comes into Molly Anderson, left corner. Low post to Scheibele, back to Anderson, takes the baseline, moves in, she's fouled. Lacey Ryder will pick up the foul, her first, second team foul. Molly Anderson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Watford City Wolves. Molly averaging 28.5 points a ball game for Watford City thus far, 97 points in 4 games. Shot is up, it is in there for Molly. Second one no good. We've got a push foul called. Gonna go against Watford City on Shanna Scheibele. So Scheibele will pick up the foul. Up court it comes now, Alicia Olsen. Olsen over to the left side. Trisha Ledoux got to do. That time, Trenton just out-hustling Watford City up the court. 6-3, Trenton on top. Washburn at the high post, goes to Molly Anderson, right wing. Molly looks inside, nothing opens. Back up top, it comes to Nadine Brew. Brew to the right side, back to Molly Anderson, guarded there by Alicia Olsen. Molly down the alley, scoops it up, in for 2. Molly may have to do a little more individual effort here tonight. Here's the full court pressure, pass across, it's overthrown, turnover on Trenton. Molly Anderson brings it to the top of the key. Down the alley, dishes left side, Nadine Brew, now to Scheibele. Back up top, Washburn, right side, McLeese. McLeese on the wing, goes to Washburn inside. Back outside, it goes to McLeese on the right wing. She loses the ball to bounce off her foot. Turnover, Watford City, number 2. 6-5, Trenton with the advantage. Here's the full court pressure from Watford City. 1-2-1-1, full court pressure. Up court with the basketball, ball tapped away, then off the foot of Olsen, picked up by Watford City. Here's Molly Anderson over to Scheibele, 8-footer, won't go. Rebound pulled down here by the Trenton Tigers. Hutchins with the basketball, she brings it to the top of the key. Hutchins down the alley, cut off there by Brew. Gets it to Tricia Ledoux. Back up top, Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins, top of the circle. Moves around right side. She'll take this one from 18. It's in and out. Rebound, Joni Ryder. Got it. Joni Ryder with 6 points. 8-5. Trenton on top of the second-rated Watford City Wolves. Pass comes right side to Lindsay McLeese. McLeese on the wing. Gets it inside. Shibley. Shot off glass. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Kylie Hutchins. Wolves are cold here in the early going. Hutchins to the front court. Moves to the left side. On the wing. Around the screen. Stops the high post. Dishes inside to Joni Ryder. Joni lost it out of bounds on the baseline. Make that Tricia Ledoux. Ledoux lost it. Boy, did I get a dirty look from Mom. 8-5 our score. Trenton on top with the basketball. Watford City's Amber Washburn. Washburn right side, 12-footer off the iron. Rebound pulled down by Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins back to the front court. Tigers on the move. 3:45 to go here in the first quarter. Hutchins moves to the right side, takes it to the baseline, moves in, won't go. Ledoux back up, rolls off, won't go. Rebound tied up. Possession arrow this time goes to Trenton. 8-5, Trenton with the lead. Good crowd from Trenton down here tonight for this matchup. District 16 play. Pass comes in, bounce, open, Ryder, deuce. Another two-pointer for Joni Ryder. She's got 8 points here in this first quarter. 10-5, Trenton on top. Shibley, high post, takes it left side, in for two. Shanna Shibley with the move around Joni Ryder. In the back court, Ryder in trouble, gets it up court now to Alicia Olsen. Olsen, double team, now brings it to the left side. Dishes it off left side, Ledoux, 15-footer, good. Tricia Ledoux with the deuce. 12-7, Trenton with the lead. Molly Anderson to the front court, brings it to the right side. Moves around, gets it into the corner. Brew off to Washburn. Washburn traveled. Washburn in the alley called for the travel. 2:48 remaining here, first quarter. Andrea Christensen comes in, replacing Amber Washburn for Coach Tom Selsley. Here come the Tigers. Kylie Hutchins will set the offense as she brings it to the front court. Moves to the left side around the Ledoux screen. Takes it to the baseline. Moves in, won't go. She's fouled. And looks like Coach Tom Selsley wants a timeout. Timeout, Watford City. 2:35 to go, first quarter. It's Trenton 12, Watford City 7. Back in a minute on your
cooling dealer. For an estimate, call 842-2440. Great West Plumbing and Heating Incorporated of Watford City.
Kylie Hutchins to the free throw line, hits the first one, stretches it to a 6-point lead, make it 7. She's got them both. 14-7. Trenton has doubled it up on the Wolves. 2:30 to go here at first quarter. Lindsay McLeese brings up right side to Nadine Brew. Brew dishes inside. Andrea Christensen powers up, won't go. Christensen back up, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Joni Ryder. She came down, traveled with it. Lost her balance and traveled with it. Watford City will maintain possession. In their own offensive end, baseline left side. Molly Anderson will trigger. Pass comes to Nadine Brew. Brew on the wing. Back up top, they go to Shibley. Shibley comes to the left side to Molly Anderson on the wing. Takes it into the alley. Dishes right side to Nadine Brew. Her 3 off the back iron. Long rebound, knocked around, picked up here by Lacey Ryder. Tigers come back the other way. Kylie Hutchins to the front court. To the left side, dishes it off now to Lacey Ryder. Back up top, Alicia Olsen. Right side pass goes down to Hutchins. Hutchins passes inside. Joni Ryder, 5-footer, no. Rebound tapped around. Ryder back up, won't go. Rebound tapped around. Ledoux back up, got it. The Tigers controlling the offensive boards here early on. Lindsay McLeese comes to Molly Anderson down the lane. Inside Christensen. Nice dish from Anderson to Andrea Christensen for the deuce. 16-9. Trenton. Ledoux up court trying to get it to the right side. Lacey Ryder is intercepted. Turnover number 5 on Trenton. Watford City's Lindsay McLeese to the front court. Brings it left side. Nadine Brew now to Shibley on the left corner. Back off left wing to McLeese. Up top, Anderson. They move it right side to Brew. Down low post, right side. Andrea Christensen in traffic. Off last. Deuce. 16-11, a 5-point advantage. Up court it comes. Lacey Ryder on the right wing. Back up top, Kylie Hutchins for the Trenton Tigers. Coach Bob Turcout signaling out the play to his captain out there. Hunch brings it right side. Back up top, Olsen. Back to Hutchins, right side. She'll take it from the three-point line. It's short. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go to Watford City. Melissa Samuelson will come in the lineup. Nadine Brew will go out for head coach Tom Selsley. Tom figured he might need a little more offensive punch out there right now. 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of play. Samuelson to the front court. Brings it to the right side to Molly Anderson. Molly back to Christensen. Lost the handle out of bounds. Turnover 4, Watford City. Anderson's dish into Christensen. A little too hot to handle. It'll be Tigers basketball with 20 seconds to go as Hutchins brings it across left side. Kylie Hutchins holding up the one finger. We're down to 12 seconds. Moves it into the alley. Stops. Looks for Ryder. Intercepted by the Watford City Wolves. Turnover 6. Off it comes now McLeese. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. McLeese from the 17-foot away. Won't go at the buzzer. One quarter comes to an end. The score, the Trenton Tigers 16. The Watford City Wolves 7. Back in a minute on your 101 Sports.
Keyhole will take care of your needs for compressor stations, roustabout services, contract pumping, snow removal, and more. Call 842-4062 for Keyhole Pipeline and Construction Company.
17-11. Trenton on top of Watford City. Wolves with the basketball as we get underway here, second quarter. Molly Anderson brings it to the top of the key. Comes right side to Shanna Shibley. Shibley back over to the left side. Andrea Christensen. Christensen's bad pass right side. Picked up here by Lindsay McLeese. McLeese down to the top of the circle. Puts it up on a run from 15 for 2. Lindsay McLeese, her first basket of the ball game at 16-13. That 7-point lead is now 3. Here's Joni Ryder from 17, right side of the alley. Joni Ryder with 10 points already in double figures. 18-13. The score, Trenton with the lead. Watford City with the basketball. We'll have a reach-in foul called here on Lacey Turcotte. She reached in, got Molly Anderson on the arm. Third team foul on Trenton. Nadine Brew will come back in. Melissa Samuelson out for Coach Tom Selsley. 7:04 to go, first half. Pass out front, Lindsay McLeese. McLeese down the alley, dishes off. Christensen underneath, easy deuce. Andrea Christensen with 6 points. 18-15, here's the full court pressure, ball knocked away. Alicia Olsen picks it up, gets it up court. Right side, Ledoux. Ledoux back up top, Kylie Hutchins, they'll set the offense. Hutch backs it off for head coach Bob Turcotte, brings it right side to Alicia Olsen, the 2 guard. Down in the right corner, they go to Turcotte, back to Kylie Hutchins. Up top, Alicia Olsen, back to Hutchins. In the middle, Joni Ryder, down low. Trisha Ledoux falls short. Rebound pulled down by Shanna Shibley. Shibley off to Molly Anderson, quickly up court. Molly down the right side, coast to coast, deuce. 18-17, a 1-point lead. Up court it comes to the front court. Turcotte knocked away by Molly Anderson. Picked up here by Nadine Brew. Tries to run it down. Gets it over to McLeese. McLeese to Shibley. Shibley 2. Watford comes up. Trenton wants a timeout. 5. A 1-point lead for Watford City. Trenton had been up by 7. Trenton took a timeout. Tigers with the basketball. Here's Turcotte left side. Her 12-footer won't go off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Andrea Christensen. Off now to Molly Anderson, who brings it to the top of the key. Right side, Nadine Brew. Brew looks inside for Christensen. It's intercepted by Joni Ryder. Turnover number 5 on Watford City. Trying to force it down inside. But Joni Ryder there with the defense. So the Tigers have the basketball. Hutchins left side, trying to dish it inside to Katie Hoffman. And Andrea Christensen reaching in will pick up the foul. That's her first. Third team foul on the Watford City Wolves. Substitution for Trenton, number 35. That's Lacey Ryder coming back in. Lacey Turcotte comes out for Trenton. Tigers will have the basketball baseline left side. Pass comes to Alicia Olsen. Olsen to the top of the key, hounded there by McLeese. Moves around a screen, dishes inside. Joni Ryder. Ryder moves in. Christensen picks up the foul. Andrea Christensen, 2 quick fouls. Shanna Shively will come in. Christensen will come out. So the original starting 5 in there now for Coach Tom Selsley. Tigers get the ball in bounds. Olsen to Hutchins, right corner. Hutchins moves in, dishes back up top. Olsen from 3-point range. Bingo! Alicia Olsen with the trade. 21-19, Tigers back up. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Left side pass goes to McLeese. High post, Washburn. Right side, they move it around now to Molly Anderson. Her 3. Bingo! 8 points, Molly Anderson. 22-21, Wolves back up by 1 on an exchange of trays. Here's Kylie Hutchins, backs it off between the circles. Moves around to the left side, holds up 2 fingers. Hounded out front there by Nadine Brew. Hutchins brings it back to the right side. Up top, Alicia Olsen. Olsen to the left side. It goes now to Lacey Ryder. Back up top to Olsen. Olsen guarded out front now by Nadine Brew. They move it left side. Lacey Ryder down in the corner. Pass goes there to Hoffman. Hoffman looks inside for Joni Ryder. Too strong. Picked up here on the other side by McLeese. Turnover Trenton, that's 8. Up court quickly, the Wolves unable to control the basketball. Turnover on Watford City, that's number 6. Tricia Ledoux back in, Katie Hoffman out for the Trenton Tigers. 4:02 to go, first half. 22-21, Watford City up by 1. Kylie Hutchins again to set the offense for Trenton. Moves to the left side. Goes around the Ledoux screen. She'll take the shot. Too strong. Rebound knocked around. Picked up here by Alicia Olsen. To the left side. Pass goes down to Hutchins. Hutchins in the alley. Moves in. 2. Kylie Hutchins with 4 points. 23-22. Tigers back up by 1. Molly Anderson moves to the baseline right side. Dishes off Lindsay McLeese. McLeese to Washburn. High post. Traveled with it. Turnover 7, Watford City. 3:28 to go here. First half. Kylie Hutchins, again the floor general out there for the Tigers. Brings it to the front court. Moves to the right side. Dishes to Ledoux. It's intercepted by Washburn. Turnover 9. Up court quickly. Shively. Easy. Oh! Missed the shot. But she's fouled. Had the cripple, but was fouled on the play. Foul called here on the Trenton Tigers on Lacey Ryder, her second. So Shanna Shively will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. Shanna with 4 points tonight. Misses. Oh, that one bounced around and fell through. Didn't look like that one had a prayer. High off the back rim, then bounced off the front and fell through. Shively's second one, no good. Rebound pulled down here by Turcotte of Trenton. We're tied at 23, 3 minutes to go here, first half. Hutchins will set the offense between the circles straight away. Guarded now by Molly Anderson. Left side pass, here's Hutchins' shot, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Watford City. Anderson comes to the front court, moves right side, dishes off to Brew. Back to Anderson. Looks inside. Shively in traffic. She's pounded inside. I believe Joni Ryder got on this one. It is on Joni. That's her first. 5th team foul. Substitution. Samuelson back in for Watford City. Nadine Brew comes out. So Shively to the free throw line. Shooting 2. Shanna's first one up. This one is in and out, and back in it is. Shively averaging just under 10 points a ball game, 9.8, 39 points in 4 ball games. Second shot is no good. Rebound by Tricia Ledoux. So the Tigers, trailing by 1, bring it back. Hutchins to the front court. Moves to the left side. Dishes off now to Alicia Olsen. Olsen back up top of the circle, guarded by McLeese. Left side pass, Joni Ryder. Back up top, Olsen. Olsen dribbles back, now brings it back left side. Hands it off, Kylie Hutchins, left wing. Down low, they try to get the pass to Joni Ryder. It's tapped away, last touch by Joni. Turnover, Trenton, that's number 10. Watford City 24. Trenton 23, 2:10 to go, first half. Molly Anderson to the front court, brings it left side, Lindsay McLeese. McLeese takes it to the baseline, goes to Shively, shot off glass, won't go. Tricia Ledoux boards for Trenton. Wolves really trying to take it at him. Here's Turcotte up court quickly, won't go, she's fouled on the play. Lacey, a 5'8" freshman. Shot is up, it's good. Game's all tied again at 24, minute 56 to go here in the first half. Turcotte's second shot up, it's no good. Got a whistle, somebody in the lane too quick. She'll get another shot at it. One of the Wolves in the alley too quick. So Turcotte will get another crack at hitting that second free throw. Lacey Turcotte, shot is up, it's good. Tigers back up by 1, 25-24, a minute 50 to go, first half. Molly Anderson to the right side, has it tapped away, picks it back up, dribbles down in the right corner to McLeese. McLeese open, 3, got it. They said she was inside the line, a deuce. A deuce for McLeese, 26-25. Hutchins to the front court, moves to the right side, dishes back up top, Alicia Olsen. Olsen, top of the circle, now moves to the left. Brings it back right side. Comes left side now to Kylie Hutchins on the wing. Hutchins in the alley. Dishes down low. Ryder, 5-footer. Yes. Joni Ryder with 12. 27-26. Tigers back up by 1. Molly Anderson to the front court. Moves to the right side. She's going to be fouled on the play. Lacey Turcotte bumped into her. Second foul on Lacey. Substitutions, Dia Olsen, Nadine Brew, replacing Shively and Samuelson for Watford City. 16 foul will be in the bonus the rest of the way now. Here's the pass inside, Washburn. Up top, McLeese. Now Molly Anderson, right wing, backs off, three-pointer, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Tricia Ledoux. Ledoux gets it off to Hutchins, who gives it off to Alicia Olsen at the center circle. 45 seconds to go, first half. Hutchins, left side, moves in, 5-footer, won't go, she's fouled. Kylie Hutchins will go to the free throw line for the Trenton Tigers. Katie Hoffman will come in, probably bring out Ledoux so she doesn't pick up any more. She does come out. That foul was called on Amber Washburn, her first. Hutchins to the free throw line to shoot 2. Got the first one. Kylie Hutchins with 5 points for 3 up the line and a deuce. Second one is good. 6 for Hutch. 3-point Trenton lead, 29-26. 40 seconds to go, first half. McLeese to the front court. Goes to the right baseline. Here's Molly Anderson. Jumper won't go from 12. Rebound pulled down by Joni Ryder. Ryder gets it to Hutchins, who gives it back to Olsen. We're down to 25 seconds. Olsen with the basketball. Moves to the right side. Picks up the dribble. Brings it back down to Kylie Hutchins with 18. 18 on the clock. Pass comes left side. Now they go inside low to Joni Ryder. It's intercepted here by Dia Olsen. In the backcourt, we're going to have a foul called then on the Trenton Tigers. Will be in the bonus, so we'll make the trip to the other end. Foul was called there on Kylie Hutchins, her first. Molly Anderson will go to the free throw line for Watford City, shooting 1-1. 9 seconds remaining here, first half of play. Anderson, free throw, no good. Rebound, tied up. Possession arrow goes to Trenton. 7 seconds remaining here, first half. Here's Hutchins to the front court, down the right side to Turcotte. 2 seconds, trying to get it inside. She traveled with it, and there's the buzzer, and time runs out. One half has come to an end. The score, the Trenton Tigers 29, the Watford City Wolves 26. We'll be back. Trenton with the lead 29-26 over Watford City. Trenton led after one quarter, 16-11. Their biggest lead was at 7 points at 14-7. Watford City did come back and take the lead, and then was flip-flopped back and forth several times in the second quarter. Watford City outscoring Trenton in that second quarter, 15-13. Taking a look at the individual statistics, first off for the Tigers, Joni Ryder leading the way, 6 field goals, 12 points. Kylie Hutchins, 1 field goal, 4 of 4 at the line, 6 points. Trisha Ledoux, 3 field goals, 6 points. Alicia Olson, 1 3-point field goal, 3 points. And Lacey Turcotte, 2 for 2 at the line, 2 points. Trenton hitting on 11 of 25 from the field. They were 6 of 6 at the free throw line. 11 turnovers against the Trenton Tigers. Foul-wise, Lacey Turcotte with 2. Lacey Ryder with 2. Kylie Hutchins with 1. Joni Ryder with 1. Trisha Ledoux with 1. 29-26, our score here at halftime. We'll check the numbers on the Watford City Wolves after this 2-minute timeout here in your 101 Sports Center.
Presby
1-3, 1 out of 3 at the free throw line. 8 points for Molly Anderson. Shanna Shively, 2 field goals, 2 of 4 at the line, 6 points. Andrea Christensen, 3 field goals, 6 points. Lindsay McLeese, a couple of deuces for 4 points. Amber Washburn, 1 field goal, 0 of 1 at the line, 2 points. Watford City hitting on 11 of 24 from the field. They were 3 of 8 at the free throw line, and 7 turnovers against Watford City. Foul-wise, Andrea Christensen with 2, 1 for Melissa Samuelson, 1 for Shanna Shively, and 1 for Amber Washburn. Taking a look at some of the other games going on around the area tonight. Out of the one edge of the court here, and Watford City will get the basketball to open things up. Second half, 29-26 Trenton. Anderson triggers it into McLeese. McLeese, top of the circle. She'll take it. 18, won't go off the back iron. Long board comes back out to McLeese. Wolves maintain possession. Left side, Shively. Now to Washburn, free throw line. Right side pass goes to Brew. Back to Washburn, high post. Moves down inside, dishes to Shively. Shively shot, got it. Shively got around Joni Ryder, got the deuce. Shively now with 8 points. 29-28, 1-point lead for Trenton. Here's the turnover. Shively with the steal. Ball knocked around. Molly Anderson picks it up. Dishes off left side. Inside Shively. Traffic knocked out of bounds by Ledoux of Trenton. 7:23 to go, third quarter. Watford City 29, Trenton 28. District 16 girls basketball from Watford City. Glad you could join us here tonight. Pass comes to McLeese, too strong, out of bounds. Unforced turnover there. Molly Anderson's pass just a little bit too high for Lindsay McLeese. Turnover number 8 on Watford City. Here come the Tigers to the front court. Kylie Hutchins moves to the right side with it. Now backs her way to the left. Hutchins at the free throw line, picks up the dribble, gets it now to Lacey Ryder. Lacey holds on, looks for help, goes to Joni Ryder, high post right side. They look for Ledoux on low, nothing opens up. Joni with it, hands it off now to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins brings it back up top. She'll set the offense from the 1-2-2. Pass, or with the ball, Hutchins Moves right side, dishes down low. Joni Ryder trying to dish it back off to Ledoux. Thrown away out of bounds. Turnover number 13 on Trenton. 29-28, Trenton still up by one. Watford City a chance to take the lead here. Molly Anderson to the front court. Down the right side, Molly all the way. She'll be fouled on the play by Alicia Olsen. Alicia stuck right with Molly, but picked up the foul. 42 to go, third quarter. Second one puts the Wolves up by one. 30-29, Watford City. 6:40 to go, third quarter. Up court, Alicia Olsen. To the right side, Lacey Ryder. Over to Tricia Ledoux, off her fingertips, picked up by Washburn. Here come the Wolves back the other way. Molly Anderson, 10-footer from the right baseline is good. It could be Molly Anderson showtime. 32-29, Wolves on top. Trying to get a timeout call here. Joni Ryder was trying to get the timeout before the ball went out of bounds. So Trenton will still have the ball. 6:17 to go here in the third quarter. It's Watford City leading the Trenton Tigers. Pass comes inbounds, Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins to the front court for the Tigers, picked up there by Nadine Brew. Hutchins brings it right side down to Turcotte. Turcotte back up top, Alicia Olsen. Now to Joni Ryder, high post, right side, in there from 15. Joni Ryder with 14 points, 32-31. Wolves by one. Nadine Brew dishes off to Amber Washburn. Now to Shanna Shively. High post, 15-footer won't go. Rebound pulled down by Joni Ryder of Trenton. Quickly to Kylie Hutchins down the right side. Lacey Turcotte back to Hutch on the right wing. Hutch moves in, and the charge foul will be called on Hutchins. 5:36 remaining, third quarter. Wolves with the basketball. They lead by one. Molly Anderson to the front court. Guarded there by Alicia Olsen. Pass comes right side, Nadine Brew. Low post, right side. It goes to Washburn. She moves in and puts it up and in for two. And I don't know how she got by with the no travel call there. Unbelievable on that one. She must have took about 3 steps, but got the basket anyway. Here's Joni Ryder's 15-footer. Got it. Kylie Hutchins, that's her third. So the Wolves with the ball. Here's Nadine Brew. Trying to come right side, threw it away right in the arms of Alicia Olsen. Turnover 9, Watford City. 4:50 to go, third quarter. Hutchins to the front court for the Tigers. Looks for help. Gets it off to Alicia Olsen in the alley. Down low, Joni Ryder, Tricia Ledoux. Ledoux with 8 points. Nice movement of the basketball by the Tigers to get it inside. 4:30 to go here in the third. Here's Molly Anderson's long shot. Won't go. Push off on the rebound. Gonna go on Watford City. Believe Amber Washburn will pick it up. No, they're going to call it on Shanna Shively. Shively will pick up the foul, her second. Tigers lead it by one, 35-34. Kylie Hutchins to the front court. Comes to the right side to Joni Ryder. Ryder holds on, looks for Hutchins, down low post. Hutchins moves in, put it up, count it, she's fouled. Kylie Hutchins with 8 points. Blood Hutch post up down low, and she got the bucket, was fouled on the play by Nadine Brew, her second. 4:15 to go here, third quarter. Hutchins to the free throw line. Try for the three-point play. It's up, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Amber Washburn. Off it comes down, Nadine Brew into the front court. Brew to the right side, Lindsay McLeese, 18-footer off the iron. Rebound, Washburn back up, got it. Amber Washburn was 6 points, 37-36. Here's the full court pressure. Up court it comes, Alicia Olsen. Olsen lost the handle. She's fouled from behind by Lindsay McLeese. McLeese picks up her first personal foul. 3:52 to go here in the third. We've got ourselves a ball game tonight. 37-36, Trenton by one. Kylie Hutchins will set the offense. Straight away comes left side to Alicia Olsen. Now back to Hutch at the top. To the right wing, they go to Olsen. Right corner, Turcotte from the right corner won't go. Rebound pulled down by Molly Anderson. Molly on the fly, dishes across. Shively traveled with it. Tough pass there from Molly Anderson. Somehow got through there, but Shively unable to control it and was called for the travel. Turnover number 10 on Watford City. Tigers still with the 1-point lead. Hutch to the front court for the Trenton Tigers. At the center circle, picked up there by Nadine Brew. Kylie Hutchins, top of the key now, moves to the right side. 5-second call as Brew had the defense. Turnover, Trenton, that's 16. Wolves again a chance to regain the lead now. McLeese off to Nadine Brew. Into the front court, Brew to the top of the key. Moves to the right side, dishes down to Washburn. Back up top, Brew. Moves in the alley, 12-footer off glass, won't go. Rebound right side, picked up there by Alicia Olsen. Olsen hands it off to Hutchins. She'll bring it to the front court. 2:55 to go, third quarter. Right side, Joni Ryder. Inside, Hutch. Hutch going to be pushed from behind. I believe it's going to go on Nadine Brew again. It is on Nadine Brew, her third. Fourth team foul on Watford City here in the second half. Pass, right corner, Olsen, three, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Lindsay McLeese of Watford City. McLeese to the front court. Dishes right side, Amber Washburn, 10-footer off iron. Rebound pulled down by Tricia Ledoux. Again, the Tigers come back. Here's Hutchins to the front court. Moves to the right side on the wing. High post, stops there. Back up top, Turcotte. Down inside, Ledoux, turnaround, 8, yes! Tricia Ledoux, double figures with 10. 39-36, Tigers by 3, 2:08 to go, third quarter. Molly Anderson, dishes right side, McLeese, 18-footer, yes! Lindsay McLeese with 6. It's a 1-point ball game. Up court, Nadine Brew tries to make the interception. Could not control it at midcourt. Goes out of bounds. Andrea Christensen will come in for Watford City. Amber Washburn will come out. Trenton Tigers will have the basketball across the way. Joni Ryder triggers it in to Kylie Hutchins. Minute 45 remaining here, third quarter. At the high post, Joni Ryder, they work it around left side now to Alicia Olsen. Back to the right side, Hutchins. Hutchins moves down to the right corner, hands it off now to Turcotte. Back to Hutchins, right wing, 3, won't go, too strong. Rebound out of bounds, last touch by Molly Anderson of Watford City. Tigers will have the basketball, baseline right side, a minute 32 to go, third quarter. Hutchins to trigger. Pass into Ledoux, 5-footer, there it is. Ledoux got inside. Christensen a little late on the defense there. Back to the 3-point lead for the Trenton Tigers. Shively, high post, left open, 15-footer, won't go. Rebound McLeese, back up, 12-footer, won't go. Rebound Molly Anderson, has it blocked by Joni Ryder. Picked up by Shively. Back to the right side, they go to Christensen. She powers in off glass, there's 2. Andrea Christensen with the move on Tricia Ledoux. 41-40, up court pass, knocked away, and it's last touch. It'll last touch by the Tigers. The pressure bothered them again. 17 turnovers now on Trenton. Nope, one official says Trenton, one says Watford City. Scott McPherson made the call. It is Tigers basketball. So the Tigers maintain possession. Katie Hoffman back in the lineup for the Trenton Tigers. Pass inbounds here to Olsen, right wing, down to Turcotte. Here's Ledoux, free throw line, won't go. Rebound, saved by Trenton, picked up by Watford City. Molly Anderson, right side, 10-footer, rolls around. Wolves are back on top. 42-41, Watford City with the advantage. In the backcourt, Alicia Olsen gets it off to Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins now to Olsen into the front court. Right side, Ledoux. Back up top, Hutchins. We're down to 25 seconds. Coach Bob Turcotte signals will go for the last shot. Hutchins with the basketball, brings it to the left side. They go down low post. Turcotte, she'll take it from 10. Yes! Lacey Turcotte with 4 points. 43-42. Trenton back up. Here's Molly Anderson. 5 seconds. Anderson down the alley, won't go. We've got a foul called. Side, 4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Molly Anderson, the trigger. Into Christensen. Christensen won't go. Christensen couldn't control. Time runs out. Oh, 3 quarters has come to an end. The score, Watford City 43. I'll make it back in a minute on your 101 Sports Center.
Making it to the pros means
your friendly salespeople at S&S Motors in Watford City. And for parts, repair, and service, give Dennis a call at 842-2341.
Fourth quarter just underway. Trenton with the basketball. They lead it by 1. Hutchins brings it left side to Tricia Olsen. Back to the right side. They get it to Hutch. Hutch dribbles to the right wing. Picks up the dribble to Alicia Olsen. Top of the key. Olsen brings it around right side at the hash mark. Comes back left side. Ledoux back to Olsen. Down to the right corner. Turcotte from there. Falls short. Rebound. Ledoux. Yes! Weak side rebound. Tricia Ledoux. She's got 14 points. 45-42. Here's Molly Anderson down the lane. She's going to be fouled on the play. Fouled out around the free throw line. Molly trying to take control out there. This foul goes on Alicia Olsen. That's her 3rd. No bonus yet. That's 5 team fouls on Trenton. 7:23 to go in the ball game. Trenton 45, Watford City 42. Here's Christensen. Over to Molly Anderson. Right corner, 3 off the iron. Rebound pulled down here by Kylie Hutchins of Trenton. Hutchins to the front court for the Tigers. 7:10 remaining. Picked up there by Nadine Brew. To the free throw line. Ryder now to Turcotte. 10-footer won't go. Rebound Ledoux back up. Rolls around, won't go. Rebound tied up. Possession arrow will go to Watford City. Joni Ryder and Andrea Christensen tying up on that rebound. Possession arrow to Watford City. Trenton going to apply some pressure. Nadine Brew gets it out to Molly Anderson. Molly to the front court, down the left side. Dishes to McLeish, left corner. Inside, Christensen powers it up. Too strong. Rebound Ledoux. She's fouled by Nadine Brew. .47 to go in the ball game. Nadine Brew has picked up her 4th personal foul. 5 fouls each way. Here come the Tigers. Hutch to the front court. Brings it back right side to Olsen. Olsen down to the right corner. Turcotte. High post. Joni Ryder intercepted by Nadine Brew. Wolves come back the other way. Molly Anderson down inside. Christensen. She's fouled by Ledoux from behind. Tricia Ledoux picks up the foul. That's only her 2nd. Lacey Ryder will come back in. Turcotte will come out for head coach Bob Turcotte. To the free throw line, Andrea Christensen. Her first trip to the line here tonight. Shots up. It's around and out and out. It rolls. Just curled right out of there. She'll have another. This one, no good. Rebound, Tricia Ledoux. Still a 3-point Trenton lead. Kylie Hutchins to set the offense for the Tigers. Brings it to the right side. Now comes back left side, Lacey Ryder. Back up top, they go to Hutchins. Down they go left side, Olsen. Olsen, cross-court pass here to Hutchins. Hutchins down in the right corner. Lacey Ryder from 3 off the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Shanna Shively. Shively hands it off to Molly Anderson. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Molly Anderson in the alley. Dishes right side. Christensen, 5-footer, no. Rebound, Christensen, too strong. Rebound, Joni Ryder. Still a 3-point advantage for Trenton. Hutch to the front court. Gets it to Joni. Open free throw line. Won't go. Rebound tapped around. Andrea Christensen pulls the board. for Watford City. Molly Anderson gonna go coast to coast. They're gonna call a block foul. They're gonna call the block foul here on the Trenton Tigers, and the Tiger Alicia Olson, her third. Molly Anderson will go to the free throw line for the Watford City Wolves with 5:30 to go in the ball game. Molly to shoot two, got the first one. 15 for Molly Anderson. Second one, got it. 1-point ball game. 45-44. Trenton by one. Joni Ryder hands it off to Kylie Hutchins. Timeout, Trenton. 5:22 to go in the ball game. Trenton 45, Watford City 44. This one's just a 20. It's just a 20, so we'll keep it right here. While we got a moment, was out at the Watford City Golf Course as I came into town today. The Greenskeepers Scramble coming up this Sunday, September 14th, 1 o'clock starting time, 10 o'clock sign-up deadline. 18-hole scramble tournament, $12 entry fee for members, $5 green fees for non-members, cash prizes for the top 4 teams. They'll also be acknowledging their 3 hole-in-one players this year from Watford City, Kelly Peterson, Corey Lose, and Bill McLeese. We're ready for basketball right now, though. Tigers with the basketball. Left side, Hutchins. Hutchins to Ryder. That's Joni. Right side, Olsen. 15-footer, won't go. Rebound, Ledoux back up. Low, won't go. Rebound, McLeese on the baseline. Gets it out down to Molly Anderson. Molly up court. Christensen open. Missed the triple. Andrea Christensen missed the cripple. Trenton comes back the other way. Right corner, Lacey Ryder gets it off to Alicia Olson. Olson hands it back up top. Kylie Hutchins, 4:37 to go in the ball game. Hutchins brings it back left side. Now brings it back up top. Now down the left side. Hutch hands it off. Lacey Ryder, 15-footer, won't go. Ryder back up, won't go. Rebound, Andrea Christensen. Taken away, Joni Ryder. Ryder's fouled by Andrea Christensen. Andrea picks up her third. Amber Washburn will come in for Watford City. Andrea Christensen just totally frustrated out here offensively. Everything way too strong. Amber Washburn comes back in now. Joni Ryder will go to the free throw line for the Trenton Tigers. Joni with 16 points in the ball game. Ryder's free throw, no good. Still a 1-point ball game. Trenton 45, Watford City 44. Joni Ryder, free throw, got it. Up by a deuce. Molly Anderson will set the offense for the Watford City Wolves. Comes to the top of the circle to the right side, Brew. Down low, Washburn. Inside, Shively. Now back to Anderson. Left side, McLeese. 15-footer. Out, won't go. Rebound long. Picked up here by Turcotte of Trenton. Tigers with the basketball. Here's Kylie Hutchins to the front court. Watford City matched up man-to-man. Now Watford City in a 1-4 zone. Now they bring it back up top. Hutch with the basketball. Here's Olsen to the left side. Pass goes to Turcotte. Back up top. They work it around right side. Now to Hutchins. Hutchins to the right side baseline. Puts it up on the run. Won't go. She's fouled. Foul called on Watford City on Lindsay McLeese. Her second. Kylie Hutchins will go to the free throw line. She's 4 out of 5. We're going to take a 20-second timeout again. 20-second timeout with 3:43 to go in the ball game. A 20-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Great ball game here in this one. Trenton has led throughout. They led 16-11 after one quarter, 29-26 after the half, 43-42 after 3 quarters. Right now, it's 46-44. Trenton by a deuce. 3:43 to go in the ball game. Kylie Hutchins to the free throw line for the Tigers. Hutch to shoot 2. First one, yes. 47-44, Trenton. Their biggest lead has been 7. Hutch, second one, yes. 48-44, Tigers by 4. 3:40 to go. Molly Anderson in the front court for the Watford City Wolves. Brings it right side to Nadine Brew. Up top, Shively in the alley. Dishes left side to McLeese. McLeese back up top, Molly Anderson. Molly moves to the right side. Now back up top, over to Lindsay McLeese, left wing. Down low post, it goes to Shanna Shively. She's followed from behind by Jody Ryder. Jody will pick up her second personal. We're in the bonus, go to the free throw line. Shanna Shively. Shanna 2 for 4 up the line, has 8 points tonight. These two very big right here. First one, no good. Rebound, Brew back up, got it. Nadine Brew on the offensive board there. No one blocked her out. 48-46. Here's Trisha Ledoux, 10-footer, yes! Trisha Ledoux with 16. We're back to a 4-point ball game. 50-46, 3 minutes to go. Molly Anderson to Lindsay McLeese. Into Shively. Shively, 5-footer, won't go. Rebound, Washburn, won't go. She's fouled. Washburn to the free throw line for the Watford City Wolves. Foul called on the Trenton Tigers on Trisha Ledoux, her third. Washburn 0 for 1 at the line. 6 points in the ball game. She's shooting 2. Washburn, free throw, no good. 2:52 to go in the ball game. Second shot, Washburn, no. Rebound, Trenton. Kylie Hutchins with the basketball. Brings it to the front court for the Tigers down the left side. Now moves to the right side around a screen from Joni Ryder. Back up top, left side to go to Alicia Olsen. To Kylie Hutchins. Kylie, right side between the circles, brings it back to Alicia. Down in the left corner, Turcotte. Turcotte inside, Ledoux, off glass, yes! Trisha Ledoux, 52-46. Trenton, Watford City's Amber Washburn, moves inside, got around Ledoux for 2. 52-48, 2:10 remaining here in the ball game. Double team in the back court. We'll get a timeout by Trenton. Kylie Hutchins double team, quickly called timeout. 2:08 to go. 52 for Trenton, 48 Watford City. Back in a minute on your 101 Sports Center.
We're your credit union and we'll give you our...
842-3772. Taylor Ag Service.
For complete veterinary service and supplies for all your animals, large or small, call your Watford City Vet Clinic. You can count on the professionals at Watford City Vet Clinic for advice and animal health products too. Remember, 24 hours a day. Call Doc Nelson at the Watford City Vet Clinic. They're located north of Watford City.
Back to action. Trenton with the ball. Trisha Ledoux shot won't go. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Joni Ryder. A minute 50 to go. A 4-point lead for Trenton. McLeese to the front court for Watford City. Right side, Nadine Brew. Back up top, McLeese. Right side, Brew. Into Washburn. Right baseline, back to Brew. Cross court goes to Shively. Shively, left side jumper, won't go. Rebound knocked around on the floor, tied up. Possession arrow. Possession arrow goes to Trenton. A minute 27 to go in the ball game. Andrea Christensen will come back in. Amber Washburn coming out for Coach Tom Selsley. Minute 27 to go. Full court pressure. Watford City pass inbounds here. Alicia Christensen. Christensen double team. Has it taken away by Shively. Shively got her on the arm. Will make the trip to one. Could stretch it to a 5-point lead with this. Got it. 53-48 Tigers. Minute 21 to go in the ball game. Olsen, second shot. No good. Rebound, Andrea Christensen. Off it comes to Molly Anderson. It could be Molly time. Molly from 3. Yes! 53-51. Joni Ryder, backcourt. Across it goes to Alicia Olsen. Right corner, Turcotte. Back up top, Kylie Hutchins. Hutchins between the circles, under a minute to go. Hutchins, double team, looks for help. Dishes off right side, Alicia Olsen. Back to Kylie Hutchins. 53-51, Trenton. Left corner pass, Turcotte. Turcotte back up top, Hutchins. 40 seconds, Hutchins. Left side, cut off. Goes to Olsen. 3, won't go. Rebound, Shively. Wolves with the basketball, a chance to tie or take the lead. Molly Anderson to Shively. Left open, didn't take it from the free throw line. Molly backs it off, 20 seconds. Timeout, Watford City. 20 seconds to go. Timeout, 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Watford City will have the basketball. Trenton 53, Watford City 51. The Wolves in their own offensive end. Nadine Brew will trigger it for the Wolves. Brew gets it to Molly. Molly guarded by Olsen. Molly right baseline. 15-footer won't go. Rebound, Joni Ryder. Molly steals it. Back up. In and out. Rebound. Shively tied up, possession arrow, Watford City ball. 6 seconds to go. Anderson missed the shot. Ryder got the rebound. Anderson took it away. Her shot around and out. Shively. And I couldn't see who was across the way battling for the rebound. Tied it up. The Wolves take a timeout here with 6 seconds to go in the ball game. Trenton 53, Watford City 51. A big shocker here in the early going of the 1997 girls basketball campaign could be happening right here at Watford City High School Gymnasium. Trenton played Burke Central tough Saturday night before losing that one, 52-41. Trenton, or Burke Central was rated number 7. The Watford City Wolves come into this ball game unbeaten, rated number 2 in the state of North Dakota. The Tigers have the lead on them with 6 seconds to go in the ball game. The Wolves will have the basketball. Watch for Molly Anderson. Molly will trigger it in. Baseline, left side. And Molly has the ball. Inside, Christensen won't go. She's fouled. 5 seconds to go. Andrea Christensen will go to the free throw line. The foul called on Tricia Ledoux, her 4th. Christensen to the free throw line is 0 for 2. The Wolves have not shot well from the free throw line here in the early part of the season. 5 seconds to go. Andrea Christensen will be iced here as Kylie Hutchins calls for timeout. 53-51, Trenton by a deuce. We'll be down here for a while yet. 53-51, Trenton. Watford City's Andrea Christensen to the free throw line to shoot 2. Christensen, no good. Holds her head in disgust. 5 seconds to go. And Watford City will take a timeout to discuss their options. 5 seconds remaining. Christensen will have 1 free throw. That was only a 20-second timeout taken by Tom Felsley. I tell you, give a lot of credit to Bob Turcotte and this young Trenton Tiger team. They came in here to play in the Wolves' den tonight. Andrea Christensen to the free throw line for Watford City. We'll see if she tries to make it or intentionally tries to miss. Christensen, no good. Rebound. Trisha Ledoux, she's fouled from behind by Molly Anderson. Will go the other way. Trisha Ledoux will be at the free throw line. 4 seconds to go in the ball game. Trisha Ledoux to the free throw line. Shooting 1 and 1. That was the 9th team foul, so it's still 1 and 1. Trisha Ledoux to the stripe. Shot. Good. 54-51. Tigers. Ledoux. Shot. In and out. In and it goes again. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Here's Molly from the midcourt stripe. Won't go at the buzzer. The ball game is over. The Trenton Tigers have picked up the win. We're going to wait here. I believe the foul was called at midcourt, so Molly will go to the free throw line. Molly will go to the free throw line. However, there's no time on the clock. She'll be shooting 3 shots, but no time on the clock. The outcome of this game cannot change except the final score. It'll still be a Trenton win. Molly Anderson will be shooting 3 shots. First one's good. Anderson, good. Anderson, good. Final score, Trenton 55, Watford City 54. Tigers improved to 5-1, a 2-point win in district play. Tigers now 4-2 in the district point standings. Watford City now 4-1. 1-1 game-wise in district play, 2-2 point-wise. 55-54. What a ball game tonight. We'll be back. We'll check the numbers in 2 minutes on your 101 Sports Center.
Making plans for your college career can be overwhelming at times. Check out UND Williston, the college where you get a quality education at an affordable cost. UND Williston offers general education and vocational technical programs featuring smaller classes with staff and instructors that care about you at your...
Hope you enjoyed it. I know I sure enjoyed calling this time. With the win, Trenton jumped off to an early lead, led 16-11 after 1 quarter. At the half, Tigers were up 29-26 after 3 quarters, 43-42. Final score, 55-54, Trenton. Leading the way for Trenton, Trisha Ledoux with 20 points. 17 points for Joni Ryder. 10 points, Kylie Hutchins. 4 points, Alicia Olson. 4 points for Lacey Turcotte. The Tigers total of 55 in the ball game. Trenton hitting on 21 of 48 from the field. They were 12 of 15 at the free throw line. 19 turnovers against the Tigers. For the Watford City Wolves, Molly Anderson with 22 points. Amber Washburn, 8 points. Shanna Shively, 8 points. Andrea Christensen, 8 points. Lindsay McLeese with 6 points. Nadine Brew with 2 points. Watford City hitting on 21 of 52 from the field. They were 10 of 22 from the free throw line. That was a big difference here tonight. The Wolves 10 of 22 from the free throw line, while Trenton was 12 out of 15. Watford City with 10 turnovers in the ball game. So the Tigers pull the upset here tonight. District 16 play. A great win for the Trenton Tigers. Hard loss for the Watford City Wolves. But it's early on in the season. And a big win for the Trenton Tigers. They improved to 5-1 overall. The Watford City Wolves now at 4-1. Final score once again. Trenton 55, Watford City 54. On behalf of all